Why did Rome use proscription in its civil wars? Imagine a time when Rome was torn apart by fierce fighting, and leaders needed quick ways to stay in control. That's when they turned to a brutal tool called proscription. This practice was used during Rome's civil wars to get rid of enemies, gather money, and strengthen the ruling faction. It was a harsh method that involved publicly listing people as outlaws. These individuals could be killed or exiled, and their property was taken by the state. The proscribed were often political opponents or those seen as threats to the current leaders. The main reason for using proscription was to eliminate opposition fast. Leaders like Lucius Cornelius Sulla used it after winning wars to punish supporters of their rivals. By declaring enemies as outlaws, they could legally kill or exile them without a long trial. This helped remove rivals quickly and made it easier to control the political scene. It was a way to wipe out opposition without fighting a prolonged battle. Another reason was to seize property. When someone was proscribed, their estate was confiscated by the government. This wealth was then sold or given to loyal supporters and soldiers. It helped fund ongoing wars and rewarded those who supported the ruling faction. Wealthy families often lost their land, which was auctioned off at low prices. A man like Marcus Licinius Crassus made a fortune this way, buying up proscribed estates at a bargain. Proscription also served to scare others. Names of the proscribed were displayed publicly, often with their heads on display. Rewards were offered for killing or capturing them. This created a climate of fear, making people think twice before opposing the government. Citizens were encouraged to betray enemies, which kept the ruling leaders in power. The proscribed lost all civil rights. Their families were often barred from holding office or even voting. This made opposition families weaker for generations. It was a way to punish not just individuals but entire families and political groups. Finally, leaders used proscription to restore order after chaos. When civil wars tore Rome apart, rulers like Sulla and later the Second Triumvirate used it to stabilize their control. By removing enemies and rewarding allies, they reshaped the political landscape to fit their needs. In short, Rome used proscription during its civil wars because it was a quick, effective way to eliminate enemies, seize wealth, and strengthen the ruling faction. It was a brutal but practical tool in a time of chaos and transition from a republic to an empire.